All right, big hype tomorrow for according from what I've read, it's gonna release tomorrow. So that's exciting. Super excited for it. Okay, let's see. Go ahead and get these rolling. I actually might have just found something a little bit game changer for the client that I'm going to be doing work for. And I know that I'm going to be charging him, said somewhere around like the $7,500 range. But if I can successfully implement this next feature into Rex, and if he's able to do this, oh dude, it's going to be a game changer. I definitely can probably get him closer to around the $9,000 or $10,000 a month. All right, let me read about it here. Switch over our cameras here. Good morning, everyone. Everybody's day is doing good. Everybody's hyped. I'm hyped. Hyped for tomorrow. All right, let's see. I think I should have got some food before I went to stream. Oh well. Oh. Damn, my fucking leg itches. I hate that mosquitoes like literally just bite your ankles. I mean, I know they don't just bite your ankles, but I feel like with me, that's exactly where they bite. Come on, can we send this, please? Okay, again, I don't think I want to build something like where they can upload CRM leads into. I don't want another simple CRM platform. Again, this guy is a high net worth individual, and I also, in our tool, I know we're solving a lot of his issues already, but if I can implement a way to where Rex is able to find homeowners and bring him more customer clients, not only for the renting side, but also the real estate side, so he can sell more properties, I think would be a huge improvement. And I know we're building Rex more and more and more, and he can already look into businesses and build marketing plans. However, I think this would be a huge improvement if he was able to actually find people that are interested to bring them to want to work with this high net worth individual. Okay, let's see. I really feel like this didn't do the job that I wanted it to do. I mean, I hope it did, but I doubt it did. Oh wait, why are we waiting on this page? What the fuck am I doing? I don't know how. Anybody know how to start a poll? I have no idea how to help the fucking start a poll. All right, let's see if it broke. Let me launch this and then I'm going to figure out how to start a poll. I really feel like this isn't. We'll see. I almost just choked. Holy shit, that was funny. That was funny. All right, go to YouTube, the create button. Community tab. There's no community tab. Yo, what up, Devo? Oh yeah, I'm hyped as fuck, man. I'm ready. Shit, I might burn through all my codex usage. And I've been busy with structural back-end work, dealing with security testing, plugin, and marketplace. Uncorded will be big public. Hell yeah, brother. Excited. Yeah, we were doing some back end. I've been doing back end stuff like every stream. I don't really talk about it much, but one thing, bro, that I would say that kind of helps improve security. Well, I wouldn't say it helps improve security. It's more for bug fixes, but I definitely like it is Sentry IO. That's a big clutch. Don't know how to create a fucking poll. This is annoying. Oh, here it is. I'm just gonna put that in there. Okay, that's actually very annoying that it shows right here. I did not think it was gonna do that. Okay, why? Thank you. Holy shit. Shut up on my Streamlabs and it's like, damn. Okay. I really feel like this is not going to work, but I'm going to go for it anyways. I really hope it does. I don't think it is. No, it's not. Dude, this is like so annoying. Okay, so when looking at it, again, he just got finished. What I don't think you're not understanding is currently Codex took that. If you look at the screenshot that I uploaded to you, you can see that that's what Codex created. Again, that needs to be wiped totally clean, and he needs to go based off and fully upload the HTML file and the Destiny Portal 2 HTML and the doc type HTML. He needs to fully integrate those into our client portal, and then he needs to dissect it and make sure that pasted text that I sent you right now, that Codex has all those to wire into the new portal. And then the stuff that he doesn't have, he needs to generate and make sure what is showing on the portal that we created, that we are capable of generating those answers, and that we can generate those answers with Rex, because he is capable of answering and generating those questions. He just has to be set up to generate those questions, if that makes sense. So again, I need you to rewrite me a message to Codex, review the picture screenshots that I sent you, because it's still the same screenshot, so there's no point in uploading them to you again. But again, he needs to wipe this dashboard clean and go, I'm going to upload both HTML files to him again. And then he needs to build it from the ground up. And again, any of the stuff that it does show that we're not currently doing, it needs to be built so we are doing it. So have him delete this portal and generate the portal that we're uploading, integrate everything into it so it actively works. And then when it fully works, then we'll replace the full portal, but you can keep the dashboard / Rex, or sorry, it'll be / dashboard / new portal = 1. So that's what they're currently being generated under. So if we can get that fixed, again, wipe this dashboard and go based off the HTML, review the pasted text that I sent you before, and make sure Codex has the exact instructions to do everything that we have talked about. What is my plan? Well, that's a very big question. What's my plan in life? What's my plan with the AI? What's my plan for tomorrow? What are you talking about, brother? And welcome to the stream, bro. Right now, my current plan is trying to fix my client dashboard. I have a dashboard that was already built, but then I had a revamped one that I really like. And I'm trying to push that through without breaking my client portals that I already have. GPT plan. Tomorrow we're gonna really push it to its limits. Kind of do some comparison on what it's really capable of doing. And right now, Rex already, I mean, he's a fully built AI system himself, but he does piggyback off of GPT 5.6. So I want to see just how much smarter that might integrate with it, if that makes sense. So, in our capabilities of like scanning the web and stuff, because I do use GPT 5.5 to kind of help scan the web. And if I can also, I'm trying to find a way to integrate with Rex to where he's able to, I have a client that I'm going to be working with who does real estate, and I want to be able to find him active clients. So if the scan does really well, then I might be able to integrate it into that. So I got a few different plans tomorrow on what I'm going to do. So it's going to be a very lengthy stream. I'm probably going to stream for like 12 to 15 hours tomorrow. I'm really just going to try to push as much through tomorrow and get a lot completed, and really push it to its limits to see what it's really capable of doing. Have I tried Grok 4.5? I have not tried Grok 4.5. I had a Grok subscription for a while, but I haven't tried anything on Grok 0.5. What is it compared to like the heavy Grok? Is it like any difference? Like my question on that is like 4.5, are you able to use the heavy model and we're using the multiple agents? Because anything that I've always used for Grok, I always use Grok to kind of like brainstorm, right? So I think it's very intelligent as far as brainstorming because it doesn't really have restrictions like GPT does and Claude does. So I've kind of always found that the answers that I get from Grok are always more firm and non-bullshit. Like I'll use an example. Like the last time I did use them, it was like I compared when my dog got the stick stuck in his eye, which isn't funny, but it's funny because the chats between GPT versus Grok was more calm, and like GPT was more like, oh my God, you got to get him to the hospital like right now. Like obviously I knew I had to get him to the hospital, but like the questions I was asking was like, you know, it just came out. I've not tested it. Let me see. I don't even have this connected to my X account. Hold on, let me connect it. Grok build. Oh yeah, now Grok does the Grok build. I forgot that they do that. Is it inside Grok build or where's it at? Okay, let's bring this up. Yes, Grok CLI. Interesting. Yeah, I might give it a try here in a little bit. See what's up with it. I know Grok build just barely, like, they came out with it when I stopped using Grok. Because originally I used Grok to kind of help me. After like a month into coding, I found out that, oh, Grok can fucking help me code. And I used it a little bit, and then I kept running into like very big, like complex errors. I was like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, this is not working. Like, it was working, but it was just like not working. If that makes sense. So then I started using GPT 5.5 and was like, oh my God, like how much faster I was just able to complete things was just like night and day. I was seeing people look at pretty mid. So do you recommend checking it out, or is it like a waste of time? I really don't want to dump any more money into Grok. I was subscribed to Grok at $200 a month for a year straight. When it first came out, I was like probably one of the top people that fucking bought into that shit so quick. And like I used it for my previous business when I did door-to-door sales, and you know, I just kind of use it on a day-to-day basis. But I really don't want to subscribe for $200 again. I've given Elon enough of my money. Okay, so just so you're on the same page as us, GPT 5.5 is currently right now, it is still generating not the full portal of what I have uploaded in the HTML file. So I did send another message over to Codex via Claude, and I'm working with it right now to see. It's going to wipe the whole current dashboard new portal 1 and rebuild it in and connect all the back end points to see if it works before we go ahead and fully remove the customer dashboard. I'd say it's just below Opus 4.7. Oh yeah, then I ain't even gonna try it out. I barely use Claude as is. We've just been using Claude lately because of Fable 5 for like UI. So, but after that, I probably won't use, unless if GPT 5.6 does better UI, then I'll have no need for Claude. But if Claude still comes back as doing better UI, I will keep my subscription to Anthropic. So that way, when we run into UI, we can use Fable. Personally, that's the only thing I like about it. Like, our website is a big improvement from, oh yeah, you haven't seen it yet, Devo, but we improved our website a lot. So now I have like a live demo with Rex on. You can kind of use some of these examples to, you know, see what he does. So it's very, very much more interactive than what it was before. They approve it, view it, old. And then like these are way more interactive than they were before. And then on our features page, I went ahead and uploaded videos on exactly how everything works, which is great. It's 10 times better, because now people can actually understand, hey, what does it do? Like, not just reading. So I felt like before there was just a lot of reading, and I didn't really like that. So I'm more of a visual type person. So having this is a big game changer to me. I sent this to some business owners yesterday. I did get some signups. They didn't fully finish signing up their account. But you know, it gets people to sign up. So that I am a little bit hyped about. So okay, got it. Probably not gonna be able to read this. I'm gonna have to upload it into Notepad again. I did not know that it couldn't read these. It's like stutter. Dumb that it can't. Have you tried Grok 4.5 yet? No, I have not. People in the chat were saying that it was much lower than like Opus 4.7, so I'm not even gonna really bother. I've spent too much money on Grok in the last year and a half. When it came out, I was spending for a year straight. I was spending $200 every month to it, just from my last business that I did. So I don't really want to throw Elon any more money. Not that Elon's a bad guy or anything, but I just, for what I'm paying right now to even run Rex, and with GPT, and then what I spent on Fable, is just, I gotta have a return on my investment. So that's what I'm more worried about right now. So right now, what we're trying to work on is I'm trying to work with my AI agent to see if we can implement a system into place to where he can do more of like finding leads for businesses, because he already does. He already finds businesses and finds what they're running on social media, tells the business owner this is what they're running on social media, this is what they're paying. So I'm pretty sure I can build him to do this same with like leads and whatnot. GPT 5.6 is tomorrow. What are my expectations? I'm not going to set my expectations too high. I'm going to keep them kind of like a moderate, because I don't want to overly excite myself and be disappointed. So I'd rather test a tool, have it speak for itself, and see what it's capable of doing before, you know, I'm like, oh my God, I think this tool is going to like shit on every other tool. Like I want to, of course, test it and see what exactly it can do different from Fable, and kind of weigh out my options here. So how long have I been working on this project? So I've been live streaming it for, what are we on, 28 days? Yeah, 28 days. I've been live streaming it. I've been working on Rex and DestinyAI for about a year. I started back in August of last year and really got deep into coding it back in February, March area. And then I decided that I wanted to start live streaming it and documenting the process with it. But about a year, I would say, been working on it. So, but in that year, I was still working my other business, which took up a lot of my time. So I would say up until about March, I really wasn't like too worried about it. I was worried about it, but I wasn't worried about it. Like I had people that were building the application for me, and not Rex himself, but like how I wanted everything set up. And I wasted a lot of money within that year on just trying to get someone to code everything for me. And that was probably about the biggest waste of my time that I think I did. Especially how far I've came in like 3 months. So came a long way. That's the good thing, is you always want to see improvements every single day, no matter what. Always stay improving and make sure that you don't ever set yourself backwards. Okay, wait a minute. It's performing really well. I think Rex is very powerful. Again, Rex is not built from a pit, or he doesn't rely on other agents for his answer. He was solely built from the ground up. And he does piggyback off of GPT 5.5 for like deep searches on the internet. And I do use him somewhat in our competitor scanner when looking into other businesses, but the majority of all of our work is solely Rex answering it himself. And test out uncorded on stream. I keep missing you and I'm about to leave. Bro, you gotta message me, Devo. I say let's get together after stream. You gotta message me. I'm usually up. I don't know what time it is for you, Devo, but I'm up at like 8. Usually I'm up around 7 a.m. PST time, but I don't go to bed until like 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you catch me before then, but I'm always down to get on a call, when I wake up too. My website looks absolutely stunning. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Took a lot of work. It definitely looks way better than what it looked like when we first started. You should add a custom scroll bar. Just noticed the only thing you're missing. What do you mean a custom scroll bar? Like on the side over here, or? What time is it for me right now? It is 12:40 p.m. Almost said AM on accident. I hope this works. Dude, I really hate when these chats get so long. I'm so glad Rex doesn't work that way. Okay, let's see. Exactly, I agree with you. Do not build a basic CRM. No, we don't need that bullshit. You need something to help find them real opportunities. A growth layer side, where Rex looks for property owners, investors, landlords, homeowners, and sellers who may fit for Paul. Dude, that would be fucking game changer. Like, I was saying earlier in the stream, but like this guy, I'm already replacing his current portals because he's spending about like 14 grand a month. And I'm going to come in and charge him about 7,500. But if I can implement a system to where I'm bringing him more customers, let's be honest, that's one of the biggest things I feel like businesses lack, is finding customers. It's one of the biggest things that I always struggled with when I ran my door-to-door agency, was finding more customers. That's why I was out hammering the doors from like 10 a.m. to about 8-9 p.m. at night. And like, you would knock 100 to 200 doors and, maybe set like 3 or 4 appointments, right? a lot of people weren't home during the day, or you get some of the people that would fucking yell at you and tell you you're a piece of shit and you need to go get a real job. Those people always crack me up. But at the end of the day, it was very much of a struggle because it's like you're not promised that customer. Even though you're setting an appointment, you're not promised that customer. That's one thing I always learned. So if you could make a system to where your AI brings leads to customers, qualifies them, and I mean actually fucking qualify, not some of these bullshit companies where, oh, we get pre-qualified fucking leads. We charge you $4,500 a month and pre-qualified leads, and we set you like 3 or 4 appointments a month. But in the clause it says like not guaranteed, right? So like if you can actually physically like make something to where it actually does that, I think would be a big fucking hit. I know I would personally pay for it. So make it not show the browser bar and actually have it inside the site. Really? Do you have an example? Posh? Osh? I feel like I'm saying your name wrong. I'm just going to call you Leo, brother. If you guys got an example, I'd love to check it out. This should actually do. Just not store leads, it hunts for the opportunities. Exactly. See, owners with multiple rentals, small multi-family owners. This would be fucking huge if I can do this. So probably that is powerful. Can't you disable? Actually, I have no idea. Are you talking about like have? Yeah, we could probably disable it. I think you're right. I think that probably would like a lot more clean. Holy shit, that was loud. I appreciate the subs. Again, I don't know why when some people sub it alerts me and some people it don't. I appreciate the subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Real estate seller leads. Rex looks for homeowners or property owners. Signals might include. Yeah, this is all good. But how do we do it? You can disable it, but it's not the best to do when you have a lot of content. Some people use the scroll bar. That is true. It is true. So I would probably just build our own custom one. I would like kind of like a like let's see, custom scroll. All right, let's see. Really? I hate that they put shopping. I'm so used to it being images right there. I don't really like those. Yeah, how about we go back old school, all right? You could add it inside the page UI, I guess. I'm trying to find like, I had an idea, but like, and I can't remember where I've seen it, but they have like the scroll wheel that's kind of like the circle, and like you drag it down. I mean, I know you can scroll it down with your scroll wheel too, but let me see. Custom scroll bar circle. I mean, kind of. Not exactly like that, but with the AI to add one that matches your UI. Okay, let's. Mm. All right, let me. Okay, I want you to go ahead and take a look at these screenshots that I just uploaded. So this is currently kind of like our UI that we have on our website that I had Fable integrate into Codex with GPT 5.5 and Rex. However, I want to see what options we might have to add a custom scroll wheel on the sidebar that kind of matches our, well, not kind of, I need it to match our UI that we've built. So like the colors to match into the sidebar. And I want to make the sidebar not as plain and boring and as long as that one. I want it to fit in with the page, and I don't know why I said and. Needed to fit in with the page. All I needed to say. All right, let's see what it comes back with. A question before I build it. Marketing site. Both shared style. Ooh, do we want something like compact? Plasmaphoric, which is frosted panel. Dude, I actually kind of like that. I'm gonna go for that one. This needs to be this one. All right, let's see what it comes back with. Okay, let's go here. I just thought for a little bit longer. It did change a lot more code. I still can't upgrade my Claude account, and I have zero idea why. It's very frustrating. I see trading view. Do I trade where? I don't really trade. I mean, I was into it like maybe like a year ago. I invested a lot of money into crypto because this guy that was working for me, he used to be a crypto guy, and I kind of trusted his judgment when I shouldn't have. And I invested a lot of money, like a lot of money, and ended up losing my ass so bad. Like, so I try to stay away from it. I feel like my luck is better at the casino, honestly. Like, and I live right across the street from a big ass casino, so I don't ever really go there. I go there to eat majority of the time. It's the only, confirm the only file. Okay. Yep, that's what's showing. Commit. Oh. It's still being blocked. Why? Crypto is gambling. No, it very much is gambling, bro. You know, a lot of these people that, I mean, there are people that actually like will sit there and do the charts, but man, I tried that. Like, I made some money, but like when Andrew Tate first came out and he had that real world that was inside the Discord, I had joined the course and learned about crypto trading, and I did some crypto trading with like 2 grand and made it into like 8 grand. But that was when, oh, what the fuck was that portal called? Everybody was invested in it, and it ended up shutting down, and everybody was like, oh, you need to pull out, you need to pull out. And I was like, hell no, I'm not gonna pull out. Like, why am I gonna pull out? I'll wake up in the morning and I'm gonna have fucking 15k, like from 8k. And I didn't listen to anybody, and I woke up that next morning and it said it never existed. The website was shut down, and that one guy took all that money. I can't remember what the hell it was called. But yeah, I was part of that. Thankfully, I at least got my 2 grand back because the bank ended up going after that situation. So they did give me my money back. So that was clutch. But yeah, ever since then, I just was like, I never really wanted to touch crypto again after that. Okay, now it is finished. But all prompts to anybody that can make it work. Like, I'm not hating on anybody. Dude, where the fuck does this look like this is what I want on my client dashboard? Like, it is not listening to exactly what I want it to do. I mean, it is, but it's not. Like, I understand. Dude, like, look how fucking long this page is. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, let's see what it created really quick. Okay, if it ever loads here. I'm so confused. Bro, it doesn't even give me like what? I didn't want a sidebar, you fucking bastard. And a damn scroll bar. See if that does it. Okay. This is annoying. All right, let's see if it did good. Dude, I'm just not a big fan of, like, it's not, I mean, it's doing better, I would say, but like, it's just not, oh, you know what? Fuck, I'm going to start using my credits. I just clicked on that. Damn it. I mean, it does look a lot better than what it did before. But like, there's still a lot of issues wrong with it. Okay, let's push the update live on the website for the scroll bar. We'll see if it came back good or if it came back terrible. Okay, push that. Let me start sending over these screenshots. Are you running on a dev server we can't see? Yes and no. I do have my GPT 5.5 on this screen on what I talked to it about. Then on here, it was better. So right here, I have a big monitor, and I have my GPT chats over here. Then on this monitor, I have Stream. I have Claude down here. Then over here, I have my like anything that I don't want to show on Stream, I show right here on this side. I mean, obviously you guys can see it from the camera right now, but I'm doing some work on my client end right now, and I don't show that on Stream because it's strictly just for clients that do move forward with us, just because of the capabilities of everything that it does. I just want to be the only one that kind of knows about that stuff. So, but typically everything that I do on Stream is shown, other than like talking to Rex. I haven't built any back-end UI for that. I've tried to kind of like one-shot stuff with Fable on it, but it's just so much information to include into an application that it's too hard. And maybe I might be able to do it with 5.6, but I'm more worried about like getting customers right now. So fixing this upfront portal, making the UI look a lot nicer. I mean, it looks extremely nice from what we're at right now, but I want better. I like the best. So that's what I'm kind of working on right now. But I do plan, like, once we start landing clients, not on the, I have two sections of the business that we do. We do like our portal, DestinyAI's portal. I won't show that, but I will show like when I'm custom building applications for businesses. Like I have been building a custom application for a business that we're going to be meeting with this week. And once I present it to him and he moves forward and signs documents, then I'm going to be showing it on Stream. We're going to be building it for him. So people can kind of see like what I'm adding into it, how I'm integrating, you know, my AI agent into it. And then on that side, as a customer, I'll be able to show Rex, but on the back end, I'm not going to be able to show that. If that makes sense. So, and that's just because Rex is not an AI agent that is built off of these other agents. Like I've said before, is he was built from the ground up. So how I talk with him, it shows everything. Like it shows all my code. It shows my .env files. So I have no way of like showing that yet. I do plan on eventually showing it. I just can't right now. I'm more focused on, like I said, landing customers, bringing customers in, and then focusing on like, okay, now I need to build a UI so where, you know, Stream can see that I have clients, and now I can show, hey, this is what I've been doing on the back end, right? So that's kind of the plan. A majority of it is, you know, me just kind of talking right now and inputting code into Codex, and I'm doing some things on the website and whatnot. So. Okay, now I need to push this. Damn, I didn't know I was gonna have to push so much crap. I need to update. Damn, scroll bar. Dude, watch it be like this huge, like, watch it take up like half my screen. Like right here, it's gonna be like this big fucking scroll bar. That's just my luck. Okay, so we were doing, okay, let's wait on that. Okay, let me, before we start doing stuff on our server, upload these. Yo, what up, user 45? Yeah, it's super like complex, but Rex is alive. He is on a server, and I'm the only one that uses him right now. I do pay a lot for him, but it's what I need to accomplish what I'm trying to work towards. Must be at, it's like 25 lines. No, I know. I added, like, you can see, like, I added it, but it's like everything I'm pushing. I think it's because I'm doing other stuff that it doesn't want it to fully commit the other lines of code right now. So that's what I'm assuming. What up, Pepper? Good evening. Okay, let's. Okay, you guys are gonna hear me cursing out Claude here in a second. Not very happy with it right now. It's like it just like half-assed things right now. I hate half-assed bullshit. How come you don't test it on a dev server before pushing it on the main site? So yeah, good question. So I kind of said it before, is like, I don't like with what we, the hell is my dog doing? With what I'm doing and how Rex is implemented into systems, controlling fake data is not viable for him. So like when I run it on a dev server, it's not running it with the actual current data. I mean, it has data, but it's not real data. And I want him to always have real data, not some fake data that I've created, right? So it's harder to run it on a dev server to do that. I mean, I can upload data and say that it is real data, but at the same time, I like live actual data, because the way that he works is when he's uploaded, he's going through each single page of data constantly. He's looking through them all, right? And he's always, you know, coming up with new solutions, new ways to improve the business, and talking with like the business owners. So it's better to have it on a live server. And I've I'm at that point to where I really don't need a dev server. I mean, for like little stuff, I know it's gonna just work out. Like, watch. I mean, it didn't add a damn scroll rail. Okay, so wait a minute. And what the fuck did it do? Hold on, let me see this. I mean, it did. I see what it did. It did do scroll wheel. I did it on the admin page at least. Oh shit. You went ahead and launched the damn fucking. That's not good. Crap. I didn't want that to happen. Damn it. Really didn't want that to happen. Just fucking destroyed my previous customer portal. Damn. What's up? What have I done already? What if Rex does a big mistake that costs the company $1,000 or $100,000? Who's responsible? So ultimately, everything's still in the owner's control, right? So anytime that Rex is presented in a task to do something, he presents it to the business owner, and the business owner is responsible for checking it. If the business owner has Rex on a full autopilot, which they do have that option in doing, then they're still legally responsible for anything. This is AI. He is advanced enough to do a lot of things, but he is still learning, right? So in doing some of these things, it's trial and error, right? So I'm not going to say, you know, he doesn't handle like a lot of stuff that's going to cost a business lots of money. I mean, he's built up and was built with a company. They don't use them anymore just because they don't have the extra cash flow, because there's some like mountain type company. But when I was developing Rex, I allowed this company to use Rex for free and make sure that he was doing the automations, reaching out to their suppliers, doing everything correctly, not costing them money, saving them money. So he hasn't ran into any issues legally like that. So it could be the company that is not responsible. Yeah, it's the company that's still responsible. And Rich think, yeah, he can think. He has more of like, I wouldn't say, I mean, he obviously does think. Each business is going to be different, right? So if you have a real estate business and then a restaurant, Rex's agent is built around that business. So they're each going to operate way different than what my Rex operates. My Rex operates on building DestinyAI and building himself. The Rex that's deployed to businesses are going to be operating around that business, not my business or, you know, Jorge's business on the street. So none of it overlaps each other. Can you show your Stripe dashboard? My Stripe dashboard has $0 on it right now, brother. That's a preview of Rex. I told you I would love more than anything in the world to do that. I do plan on showing a customer preview. Once I land that customer, I will show that. Chatting with it on the customer side, but the back end I'm not going to show yet. I will show the customer side of things once he's integrated into the business. You guys can see how he works inside of a business, but not on my side of the business, not yet. Said I still want to build that up, make it more where it doesn't show everything that'll allow people to steel Rex, essentially. Oh, these do not look good at all. Okay, big problem. So first off, it deleted my actual client dashboard, which we didn't want. We wanted it to delete the version 1 client dashboard, which we were integrating, not fully replace the other one, but it's fine. We're already at this point. Everything's already, working essentially. But if you do a comparison from the screenshots that I'm uploading to the portal that we created earlier, they are nowhere in matches of the same. You could see the account for setting support and billing are at the middle of the page. That needs to be at the bottom. It doesn't have our DestinyAI logo in it. In the top right, it doesn't have any of the bars that were there previously. A lot of stuff is missing between dashboard and Rex chat. All the menus are mixed up and kind of missing some of the essential features that we're doing. So can you please give me a direct message over to Codex to fix these errors and get it aligned to looking a lot more clean, looking like what you presented to me the first time. Obviously, remember everything that we had in place, we still want it to work. And the things that we did present in the portal that we created, obviously we need that to work and not break anything either. Okay. Yo, what up, Insom Gamers? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream, brother. How high is the hallucination of Rex? The hallucination? I don't think he really has any hallucination. He doesn't hallucinate. Everything he does is exactly what he's given. The task that he's given, he does complete. What he reads in the business, he's able to find stuff that business owners can't find, where they're losing money. I see you're still at the same phase and stages as earlier yesterday. No, so we're doing something currently on the back end of stream right now. We're Claude caused me to delete. Well, he didn't cause me personally, but Claude worded things incorrectly to where it deleted my client portal and rebuilt it with like this half-assed portal, which everything still works in the half-assed portal, but it doesn't show the portal that we were wanting it to be converted over into. I'm gonna ask a question. I can help you save a lot of times in one prompt. You can repair everything if you keep being inconsistent and loop the same question, different formulation. Direct that a little bit better. So like, it's hard to explain to an AI that doesn't know anything that's really going on what the hell to do. And I think that's where I kind of struggle, because Claude has no idea. He doesn't have access to anything. I won't give him access to anything. Last time I did that, it was kind of a shit show. So, oh, wrong way. How much tools cost you every month? They cost me a lot. I'll say it's well over about 5 figures, but that's because of my server that I run. So Scriddle, if you recognize aesthetics, go back and get commits. Is Rex coming for private persons? Like, are you asking like if I'm gonna sell him to other users to sell, or what are you asking, Paper? No, I know I can get the previous version back, but it's already where we're built. Everything's still working and we're on the right path on the customer portal. It's just a lot of the positioning, like it does show a lot of the stuff that it was showing before. It doesn't show the new stuff. And a lot of the like code is presentable on the dashboard. So like a customer can see like the back end code on how it fetches certain things. So that's what's being fixed right now. Can I help you with this? The approach you're currently doing, I can give you a super deal on service vision hostings. I don't know if it would work, brother. I mean, you know, Rex is on the server. He's not relying off of other AI agents to run him. So he's on a, you know, pretty decent server. So I don't know if you, I mean, if you're talking about like, you know, people behind the scenes, I mean, that might be able to help, but it just depends on the platform, and I have to do some research, but I probably wouldn't transfer Rex over from where he's at because I really like the services we have right now. If I could use your system as a private person, eventually I think we might be there, but the way that I want to integrate Rex into the community is for the community to use Rex to build a business. So like a lot of the stuff that people are vibe coding right now, or like, oh, I gotta turn my music down. This shit's so loud. Okay, I gotta change. I'm tired of hearing this yell in my ear. Let's see. Hold on, I'll continue that in a second. Okay, this is a lot better. Tired of hearing someone yell in my ear. But so the goals that I have with Rex for the community is building that software. I have some of it on our website about it, on what kind of we want to do with it. You know, using Rex to build a business from the ground up. You know, I'm talking about full on building UI, building the application, building the website. I want it to be able to do everything from a centralized spot, and you to be able to access everything. You know, any customers that come on there, it being able to sell to those customers, support agents inside of it. Like, it's going to be a very complex application, but I know that it will help people start making more of their ideas come to life, right? So, and then I'll probably find out a way to, you know, I'm only going to charge for like, obviously like the usage. Like right now I have it listed at like $2.99 for people that were to buy into that once it's actually, you know, launched, they're not going to get charged like any credits, any over usages, anything like that. You know, and I only have 100 of those spots because, you know, I want those to be kind of like the day ones. But, you know, for like people that are going to want like leads on to come to their website and to purchase their product, like obviously I'm gonna have to charge for that, stuff like that. So I mean, I kind of have a plan written out, but ultimately I want to just create something for the community that would be free to use to a certain point, and then you know, it really just start impacting people. So that's kind of the idea behind the Forge. What makes Rex this different from using any other model? Why would someone want or need want? Why would someone need or want? I said that backwards. So yeah, so basically, why would someone want to use Rex over like GPT, Claude, or anything like that? Rex, the difference between a lot of these other agents is Rex totally analyzes your business. So once your business is integrated with Rex, Rex sees everything from how much money you're doing, you know, where you're losing money, to your inventory, everything. And if he's built on an operator skill base, so where we're doing like a custom application for a business, he does more than just that, right? So like I'm talking like on, you know, our side right now, right? Why someone would want to use him versus, you know, GPT or anything like that is Rex is going to tell you exactly how it is with your business. He's built to run your business, not just give you a prompt on an idea to hey, I recommend you try to do this, or, you know, do XYZ. He literally has all your business information, so he can give you the exact game plan on how to improve it and keep working on your business. If that kind of answers it. The clarity isn't the problem. The problem is I am direct here. I got 22 years. We need to talk seriously. Been working on a project for 3.5 years. The result of actual opportunity system. I'll talk about later. Your side is a rapper. Comment, stop being biased. What do you mean it's a rapper? Because it's not a rapper, bro. Again, he's built from the ground up. The only thing that he uses off of GPT 5.5 is deep internet searches. And like I do use him on our competitor scans, but everything else Rex does solely by himself. Like, there's no reason, like, again, I had this conversation with someone else in this stream before, and like, you know, you don't know how much money I've put into this stuff. Like I just said, you know, I'm paying well over 5 figures a month just for this on a server side, just for me to use it. So like I have no problem like talking about it, but obviously I'm not going to release actual numbers, right? A GPT, I'm not using a GPT agent. Again, Rex is built from the ground up. He uses GPT 5.5 for certain tasks that he might not be able to handle, right? Like, so when we do a competitor search, instead of using APIs of other tools, Rex uses himself, but he does a deep scan on businesses on like their Google profile, right? So he'll use GPT 5.5 to get those results, and then he'll review them, and then he'll give the results, right? So he uses it as a piggyback. He's not built off of fucking GPT. So, you know, again, you're going to do what you're going to believe what you want to believe, brother. Like, I ain't going to sit here until I'm blue in the face. Like I told the other guy, like, you're entitled to your own opinion. I know what I built. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm paying. And like, not too worried about it, brother. I'll give you a review from my actual hosted MML Sophie XP3. What is that? Who trained the Rex model? I did. I ran a business for about 4.5 years, and I know a lot of high network individuals that run businesses, and kind of learned a lot from them, took notes on what they were kind of struggling with within business, and that's what inspired me to basically build Rex. So, but I built all his code in the background. AI was involved after I learned about a month and a half into the project that, oh wow, AI can do some of the code for you. Keep going, bro. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Okay, I need to see here because I can see the mismatch clearly. Company comparing these screenshots. Portal I built. Good news, the data wiring is working. Punch list as I gave priority order. Okay, wait a minute. I did give this in, didn't I? Okay, I did. Okay, I thought I didn't give it. Where am I going here? Push this. Okay, how did you train it? TensorFlow. It was in Python. Not a clone. Everything was written from scratch. A lot of people are talking about now when building. You're doing that. No, exactly. That's the thing. Is a lot of people. I made a post on it on like X today, and I posted it in the Discord too. Is like I feel like a lot of these people that are vibe coding are just cloning these like GPT Claude and then putting a software over it as like a third party software and then charging their community, and you know, everybody's buying into it, and it's like, bro, you can literally like create the same shit that these people are doing and not have to pay for their software, and do it yourself. But it's like, you know, here we're like full on building an actual agent. And I will tell you this, in some 12 steps workflow without you actually. Yes, I will end up showing stuff like that eventually. Like I don't think you were in here when I told people, but like how I communicate with Rex is on the back end. So it does show all my code, and it does show like my .env files. So I'm not able to show it right now. I will show probably within the next week, once I land this client, on how he operates with a business. But the back end stuff, I don't have that ready on like a UI to even show. I know what you mean. Yes, they are indeed. I'm asking because of the results. I see you're stuck upon at the moment. No, I'm not stuck. I'm just talking right now. So I'm trying to keep up with chat and work at the same time. I'm more of a talker, man. So like I'll sit here and I keep talking and talking. And I guess that's just the salesperson in me. So I Rex agent or model. He's a model, I would say. So he's not really an agent. Like we were having the discussion in a few streams ago that I don't pay like on a token basis. Yeah, he might use tokens, but he's on a server, so I pay every single month a price on what I use, and the overload on the cost of everything. Just on the cost and what everything, you know, I've put through on the server and what he's using and whatnot. So I get charged. I'm not doing that. I won't be rude here. I kind of cloned your entire platform within 14, 20 minutes. Let's see it. Let me see it. I'd love to see it. If you did, good for you, brother. But curious to see it. Not gonna lie, that's what I'm gonna do, is sell a wrapper. No, exactly. I mean, that's a good strategy, is to do that, right? But I'm really in it for the long run. Like I said, you know, eventually I would like to be at the point to where even these AI companies that are pushing out these stuff might even rely on Rex one day, right? So I do have big intentions for where I'm taking him, and I know it'll happen. Can't lie. Tried cloning Hermes with Fable 5 and remaking it type shit. It couldn't even get half of the way there. Harness completely fucked. Oh my god. Dude, I actually saw someone. I was on YouTube yesterday. I was outside trimming some trees, and I was into someone who copied the code of Fable 5 and implemented it into their 4.8 agent. But it's still like, when he started doing stuff, it wasn't even close to like what I've seen that Fable 5 does. And I'm like, you really think these companies are gonna like release their actual line code behind these agents? Like, you realize how like secure those files probably are? Like, it'd be impossible to probably get to them. No, it's always better to just build your own, man. If you have the money and the experience, building your own is 10 times better. Because that way you can build it exactly on what you're looking for and what you're trying to accomplish. At least from what I've learned, from what I've done so far. So, okay, let me see if This does look a little bit better. None of the buttons fucking work. See, this is the difficulty on replacing a portal, because Claude has no idea on my back end. And when I have my back end presented to it, it still tends to mess it up. I'm probably just gonna have to roll this back. Even though this looks 10 times better. I might be able to try it one more time. Use source code, open code, and build. I really need to check out open code. I know everybody be talking about it. Is open code a Chinese company or no? Okay, I'm gonna cut fucking Claude out of this. This is just gonna. Okay. I have a better idea. One second, I'll check chat. Let me screenshot all this, say my prompt, and then I'll check up on chat again. Want to get this rolling because this is gonna be probably like a 20 or 30 minute update, maybe longer. I don't know. I made the mistake. It's okay. Fix it. Okay, so I made a mistake. Go ahead and review the screenshots and the HTML files, both of them that I'm going to be uploading to you. There's going to be two different ones. There's going to be a Google HTML file and then a background code HTML file. Those HTML files are ultimately what we're trying to do with the client portal. I did mess up, and I should have just came to either you or Rex on writing the code for it. However, I trusted in Fable 5 on Claude not to mess it up. And it ended up messing it up anyways. So I'm hoping that we can come back from this and make the portal look exactly like it does in the HTML files, along with actually making it work. Again, we need to make sure that, the backend code, making sure everything's tied into everything that it currently does show in the HTML. And for what it does show that isn't presented, that we aren't doing yet, we need to have Codex align it to our goals to make it work and make sure those actions are actually working. Again, on the client portal right now, as you can tell from the screenshots that I uploaded, it looks nothing like those HTMLs. A lot of the buttons that are on the dashboard work. They do actually work, but some of them are confused and take you to pages that wouldn't normally take you there. Like example, up in the top right corner where it has the notifications, the messages, and then the action tabs, that those take you to, like inventory management and the sales and revenue forecasting. So if we can get this written up in a code fix over to Codex, I will upload the HTML files to Codex and you as well, so you can review them. Hold on, let me get these HTML files and then I'll read it. We're gonna go here, copy, put this in here. I actually recommend totally wiping the client dashboard on currently how it looks right now, and then implementing in this HTML file, so that way things don't overlap, so we can get a good working product. One more thing, and then I'll check chat. Okay, so you created your own model. You are being charged 5 figures a month to have it run on some server. How is that even possible? You're getting ripped off, my dude. No, so again, using your own server, I'm paying for a lot, and you know, I'm fine with that. So, you know, running an AI agent is not fucking cheap, right? I mean, I didn't have to even disclose that, how much I was going to pay, but you know, I decided to anyways, because I don't really give a fuck. And you know, I'm not going to say exactly how much I'm paying, but it is pricey, right? So, and I don't mind sharing that, but at the same time, I don't think I'm getting ripped off, because I'm using it every single day. He's constantly running. He's constantly fixing himself. He's constantly improving, constantly taking in the code that we're putting in, pushing out, pushing it live, all sorts of shit. He's not just, you know, sitting on a server, not doing anything, right? So it's the weight that make the GPT work. They never get cloned, and try having obey models. The files are made ones and zeros. Unusable in the AI. Okay, Baber's saying it's not from China. Okay, that's good to know. What apps currently? What's your apps currently tech stack? I heard HTML. Oh yeah, so the HTML I had Fable recreate my client dashboard, and it gave me an HTML file. So I've been giving it to Codex, but where I messed up is typically when I did changes on our UI, you know, fucking Claude did good, but I'd allowed Claude to do the UI on the customer portal, and I mean, it looks like asshole. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll just show like partial of what it looks like. Like, this is like an executive summary. Like, this looks like ass. Like, it looks nothing like what I have on our actual client dashboard, and what it generated for me. Like, it just looks terrible. And like, it doesn't present any fucking data either. So that's where I messed up though. I allowed Claude to talk to Codex, and that's where it messed up, but that's right. I'll come back from it right now. You're gonna apply for YC soon? You'll have to definitely let me know, brother. I really hope you get approved for it. Am I using Rex to vibe code? No, I'm using Rex to check my code, because Rex is essentially me in a way, because he knows how to check code. That I use him as kind of like a safety feature, because he reads his own code. So that's why I have him in there for that. Stay next to me. I didn't see this kind of paper. Man, user, you're not gonna go for them Android users? Dude, what the fuck are we listening to? What is with the music today? Frankfurt, that's in Germany, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Damn, bro, I didn't know it was that pretty in Germany. What the hell? Y'all got some big buildings like this? That's crazy. I didn't even know. It's harder to code for iOS. I've been seeing Claude on iOS a lot. I ran across someone's stream yesterday that they're doing like some sort of like voice agent or something. I don't know. I didn't know exactly, but he was doing it all on iOS. And it was all done on Claude. So I was like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. Frankfurt is in Germany. Frankfurt has the only skyline in Germany. No, those are pretty sick, bro. Like, honestly, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I didn't think, like, I mean, don't take this in the wrong way. I didn't think, like, Germany had pretty cities like this. Like, I don't know why. I just think of, like, I think of, like, you know, mountainy areas, grass, stuff like that when I think of Germany. Like, I don't know. I don't think of, like, big, huge skyscrapers. No other city has this much skyscrapers. Really? I'm gonna look more into it right now. Yeah, see, this is how I pictured Germany to look, like right here. Like, I know that's in the city, but I picture like your guys' buildings to look like this. That's what I picture it to look like. More crackies, as you can see. I'm a building guy. I like buildings. What's this? What does this stand for? Curious. It's like your guys' peace and justice or something. Yo, what I really like though, I'll show you guys this. Where's it at? Justice. Very good. That's what I kind of figured. This is it. This is where I want to go. Like, I go to this city really bad. Shenzhen. I really want to go here. See all these fucking buildings. If you want a really cool building, check out the Lloyd's in London. Look that up. What the fuck? Dude, that thing's crazy looking. What the fuck? Yo, what are these? What are holy shit. Like what are these really reminded me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. What reminded you? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Dude, I'm telling you. Yo, I don't think they have any like these buildings that dude, China's like so advanced with their fucking technology. I always found that shit crazy looking. You seeing all the buildings infrastructure, the lifts, beam shafts, everything were built on the outside. They could have a no shit. Because it's one of the biggest insurance brokers of the world. What insurance company? Okay, according to the uploaded from July 8th, latest client portal. So the older memory graph, HTML. Okay. Rebuild. Okay, let's see. Okay, did I do the doc type or okay, yeah, that was the doc type file. Let's see, let me doc type. Okay, I hope this is the last time doing this. Now that I had fucking GPT. Dude, I really don't like that I cannot cold call in California, like without letting people know that I'm recording. So lame. You sound like a traditional insurance company. Oh. I think it'd be sick, like one day, like going to like another country and trying to sell with like a camera crew and whatnot. I know I kind of talked about this before, but like learning another language just to sell on it or having a translator, I think it was sick. And huge. I don't know why we didn't have a why I didn't update the scroll wheel. It updated the scroll wheel inside of the admin dashboard. Let me go back here. Okay, so the file that I uploaded to you before with the scroll bar, the CSS file, that was supposed to be applied on the website and in the client portal and the admin dashboard. So everywhere in our whole website, anywhere that has DestinyAI.com, that scroll wheel should be in effect with the colors. Because currently it still shows the basic long scroll bar. Can you go ahead and apply these fixes to the website? Don't touch any other files except for the scroll bar. You think they use 2 different CSSs? That's what I'm thinking too. I was like, of course it shows that on the customer's portal, but does it show on the actual website? It looked actually decent. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely a huge thing. Ensured they include the commercial satellites. Bruce Springsteen's voice. No shit. Damn, dude. Imagine how much money that guy probably makes. Ridiculous amount. All right. Oh, it already applied it? Really? I want to start getting I want to look at like ordering a bench for the room. But finally, I had it was so like, I'm trying to think of the word to say without saying the word that I want to say. So like redneck rigged my Ethernet cord. So like I have my movie theater room that's like right here on this other side of the wall. And in there I have like this whole like server like setup like for like cameras, and then our internet's in there. So I have to run an Ethernet cord from inside of there into my hallway and into this room. So for a while I had tape going across my hallway in like in between the rooms, and then I had a strip coming through my room. It was like right here, and it had both my Ethernet cords for this computer and my girlfriend's computer. And I was finally like, dude, this looks like so like tacky, like does not look good at all. So I finally was like, I'm gonna go through, and I ended up sticking it through like the edges of like the baseboard. Now you can't even see it. It looks 10 times better than what it did before. I got a damn cord. You could, when I on the previous streams, you can see like when I was doing the workouts on stream that like you could see the cord. Like I was literally working out on top of the cord, and now I won't run into that issue. The reason I was saying that is because I want to put a bench right here, and then we could start doing weights and like challenges with weights. I have a lot of room in here, so. Damn it, I did not mean to do that. I just did the same crap that I just did. Yes. No, wait, yes. Hope I didn't just mess up the code for this. Mine goes all the way through my house to the living room. LOL. Dude, I'm telling you, like for the longest time, like I did not care where my Ethernet cords were. Like I would just run them. Like when I was in my apartment or my previous house, like, I think my internet box was in the living room, and I ran a long Ethernet cord all the way down the hallway into the very front room. So like the house was like structured like here's the living room, and then you'd go all the way down the hallway and then into the room down like this. And it was like, so you'd always see it, like it would catch like dog hair and everything. And I was finally just like at least this time I had it taped to the ground, so it was taped. But then my dogs started fucking trying to dig at it, and they were like, "What the hell's this green shit on the ground?" Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta get some water, and then when I get back, I'll relaunch the website. Looks like.
Inside the quiet where your old love used to live, every dream became a shadow, every touch had less to give, and the sense began to open like a sunrise through the rain, and the sound became a promise. I could feel myself again. I can feel the tears let go. I can feel my spirit grow. Breathing in the glow. I am finding my way home. Every beat is getting brighter. Every fear is moving slow. Breathing in the glow.
I mean, it's alright. Alright. Okay, I needed to get rid of the bar in the background. Not the actual scroll bar, but I wanted to get rid of the white bar. Okay, it looks good. I'm liking the color. However, can you get rid of the white bar that's behind it? Either make it match the color of the website. Don't mess with any colors on the website except for the actual bar that sits behind the scroll wheel bar. So there's two separate bars. There's the actual scroll wheel bar, and then there's the bar that's behind that. So please change the color on the white one, and either change it to a translucent to where it moves along with the page with the colors, or just get rid of it to where we only see the baby blue like vibrant color bar. Make it and semi-transparent. Oh shit. Okay. Instead of the white, make it semi-transparent. You have to get rid of that picture at the landing page. What picture? This picture? No. Trust. Bro, every business owner that I've sent my page to, they all say it looks amazing. I started sending it out last night because we're finally kind of done, and a lot of people have been saying it looks good. Like this one guy, I'll read it. He said, "That's a dope website, not gonna lie." One guy said. I'm telling you, you have to separate yourself from everyone else. You can't make the same AI looking website. Like, let's take a look at this right here on our custom build. Bro, tell me how many websites you can see that have this shit right now with this bullshit back here. Like, it just looks like another AI website. On Codex, can you send messages as it's generating, or do you got to wait for it to finish? Oh, you can send messages while it's generating. Wait, I think that background image, you should edit it and make it line up with the middle of the page. What do you mean? Like this are we talking about this one, or the one on the actual website? Like this one? Like, are you saying that I should shrink it and make it go to like right here? Because I've thought about that, but it's very like I would say like anal. That makes sense. Like, one issue that I've ran into that I would like to fix is, you see how it looks like right now? That's how I like it looking. Like, I think it looks fantastic looking like that. And I've tried using prompts to get it to stay like this, but like when we do this, it like extends this up a little bit, makes this right here, or do full page, it does this, different prompts. So like I can't figure out how the hell to get it just to stay looking like this all the time. That's what I want it to look like all the time. I see what you're talking about. I see that does need to be fixed. We can get that fixed. Ah, damn it. Definitely. That's bothering me now. Man, I wish you didn't point that out. Shit. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Does it? Okay, it doesn't. Maybe it does. Hold on. Is it changing? No, it's not. Does anybody have any suggestions on how to get this to stay the same size? Like, show everything that it's showing. Like, if I minimize it down like this, it still shows. No, I have OCD too. I just didn't notice it. Okay, I'm not doing all that bullshit again. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, okay, maybe I gotta do that. Bro, come on, man. Honestly, I don't know. I think the image would get stretched if you did that. Let's see. That's what I feel like. Because I really like like it looks good right here because you can see everything, and I don't know, it just looks good. Like, do I know how to use the responsive mode tool? I do not know how to use the responsive mode tool. I don't think so. Maybe I have, but I don't remember any recollection of me doing it. Okay, that changed. Let's go ahead and get our... This worked for 10 minutes. Okay. I need to... Let me see. Step 1, Rex finds signals. Looks through approved legal data sources. True. I'm sure it's telling you. I got you guys. Right click your page and inspect in the top right. There's another laptop. I have seen what it looks like. He said, wait a minute. Right click your page, click inspect. This guy gave me my... That's live. Oh, here we go. Yeah. See, that's how it looks on mobile. I wanted to change I mean, it looks good, but like... Oh, wait. No, we can see the bar. The bar looks a lot better. It disappears too. Looks a lot better. Top left. Sorry. Oh, this looks good now. Wait, what? Wait a minute. White. Hold on. It looks good on the mobile. Why didn't it do the update on? Looks like it only applied for... I'm looking and it did not change it to the actual physical website. It still shows the white bar in the background. It looks amazing on mobile, but it still shows on our actual website with the white bar in the background. So this needs to be changed. Again, I don't want to see the white bar. I want it to be translucent and only see the blue scroll wheel. I think the mobile forge shit. That it is. Good catch. We'll fix that. Let me push this stuff live really quick. Because the scroll bar changes depending on the device. When you're on mobile, it uses scroll bar. Oh, okay. Because I was like, it changed the color. It's a different color on the mobile. It was like it's blue. Okay, pricing structure, 10,000 setup, $7,500 a month. FMC command center. I think this would be huge. Come here, I'll itch it for you. Oh, big itch. Feel better? Huh? Alright, watch out. Feed me. Okay. We gotta be good. Guess you can pitch both of these. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna update it right now. And then we will, I'm also gonna check. I'm also gonna be updating my client portal. Make sure that GPT fixed it. Oh. I really want to get one of them treadmills to walk, but I don't know if I won't be able to lift up my desk. I have too much shit connected to my damn computer. I think I might just need some longer cords. Okay. Wait for this to redeploy. I really hope this fixes the issue that we're having here. I need to go. I'm having issues on some backend stuff with Rex right now. It's not letting me create an internal demo right now. I'm trying to create an internal demo screen to smoke test stuff before they're actually launched with Rex, but it does not allow me to. Okay, let me. Do it. Oh, it's still building it. I was like, man, I was like, so it looks the same. No way. Okay, project. Wait a minute. On the back end, service shell. Where the hell's my console at? Oh yeah, see, that's what the heck. Why the hell is it telling me to do that on the? It totally worded that wrong. I was like, I don't see a console here. Like, what the fuck is it talking about? Interesting. I shared the music for you, brother. It should be in the link above. It's still the same video. Oh wait, I think it is. Yeah. I'm about 37 minutes in right now. Come on, post this, please. Okay, we can reload. Let's see. Dude, it's not doing it. Why? Holy sh... Oh, wait. I'm about to say, look at that size of the bar. Okay, maybe I don't just have Codex do it, and then maybe have GPT do it. Hey, so I was trying to just do this straight through Codex, but we're currently trying to change the color of the scroll wheel on the right side of our website. We want it to match the website colors. We want a translucent bar, but the actual scroll wheel bar, we should still be able to see the color of it. It was doing it for like a neon blue type color, but obviously you can see the colors better than we can. You see the back end code. If you could go ahead and generate me a prompt over to Codex so I can go ahead and get this changed. Like I've tried already myself, telling it to make it semi-transparent and get rid of the white background, but it does not work. Damn. Please work. Please. There's like no way to even sign out. What the actual fuck? I broke it. The thing is, this looks nothing like the fucking HTML file that I uploaded. That's the crazy part. Looks nothing like it. I think it's because it's trying to do too many things at once that I'm running into this issue. I think it's trying to wire in and change the portal. I should just have it go straight wire in the portal and then have it wire in the back end stuff. I'm trying to do it at the same time. I'll try one more time though. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, so currently, as you can tell from the screenshots, I didn't even finish taking all the screenshots because it looks nothing like, if you click on the DestinyAI -portal_2 that I'm uploading to you, it looks nothing like that. It's like it kind of generated its own crap, and that's not what we wanted. Again, all these menus that you can see and click on within this HTML file actually work and pop up menus the way that they're supposed to. And I feel like Codex is just generating what he wants and not doing what GPT and Rex are telling him to do right now. So again, please review these screenshots, then look at the HTML file and open up the Destiny portal_2 and review it, because I'm going to upload these over. Again, we should probably have Codex fully delete the client portal if you think that's a good idea. Don't do it if it's not a good idea. And then upload this and then wire everything in once it's uploaded. So if you can go ahead and generate me a message over to Codex. And a detailed message to where it doesn't get confused and do its own thing, that it strictly sticks to building the portal off of the HTML file and then making sure everything's wired into it. So dumb. I mean, I don't think like, oh, fuck. Damn it, dude. Sorry. See, this still says new portal. I don't know. One thing I can think of is, let's see. Looks terrible. Okay, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. You should add and get MCP so I can back up stuff and restore things that's broken. I do have something set up that way, but I can go back on restoring things. But what is irritating about this situation is what I'm trying to do is build something completely different than what I had existing. So it's trying to implement what we had into the new stuff, which it can, but it's still running into the issue of there's new stuff that it's still trying to do, and it's just trying to create its own thing. And that's where it needs to stop doing that, is it just needs to listen to what it's being told. And I feel like it kind of has its own mind right now. So it's kind of like being that fucking stubborn kid that has stuck in his own way and doesn't want to listen to anybody except for his own self. So that's the issue I'm running into right now. But I'll get it fixed right now. Almost positive I will. I thought I was going to get it fixed last time, but I can usually tell like how long Codex is working for is like kind of the outputs that I'm going to get. Like when he was implementing stuff into the website, he was working for like 20-25 minutes. And then like now, I mean, he was working for like fucking what, 10 minutes. So like it's like, you know, you're fully rebuilding the customer portal. Like this isn't like fucking bullshit that we're doing here. No, it is. And I've like with Rex, I've found a way to kind of counter that. But since I allowed Claude and Codex to talk to each other, that it gave it that, oh, I'm going to do things on my own now and change some things. So I shouldn't have done that. Like I just got too far ahead of myself right there. And I mean, I'll repair it and fix it, but you know, it's just still kind of irritating because I don't want to re-roll things and redo it because I've already been generating messages with GPT, and it's like then I'm gonna have to go back on it, and I'd rather just stick to continuing where we're at. And if I do have to go back and reset it, then I will, but I don't think I will. I think I can fix it from where we're at. You follow files, uploading. Don't do your okay. I gotta piss. I'll be right back.
tears let go. I can feel the morning close, fade into the dawn. Let the lonely disappear. Every beat is getting stronger. Every breath is getting clear. Fade into the dawn. I am not what I have lost. Love became a fading fire, but I survived the cost. Fade into the dawn. Fade into the
Ed, you said? Alrighty. I'll bite my fucking hand off. Gentle. 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 Do it. Gentle. Gentle. Here. Gentle. 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 Oh, okay, he did do it. Just no shit. It was like a fucking raptor. Fucking bites my fingers. I'm back, Huge W. Welcome back. What'd you do with Big W? Look, this fucking guy back again. You can go back and rewatch the stream Camp Crime Chronicles. I'm not re-explaining. I think I explained like stuff maybe like at how many hours? I probably did like an hour and like 10 minutes probably where I was explaining it about the client. I don't think you were here yesterday. You asked me and I told you I'd get together with him between Thursday and Sunday because he just got back from Poland. Oh, you had internet problems? Oh shit. Y'all got a question. I know obviously you have different providers and whatnot, but is Xfinity, if you know what Xfinity is that like in Germany too or no? Don't have to. Was yesterday, but not long. Oh shit. Yeah, we're still trying to fix on our client portal right now. Running into some issues, but I think this is gonna get it fixed. Let's see. Yeah, like it deleted. Reset the whole dashboard. Oh, you guys do have a different provider? Okay. You guys can use like Starlink though, can't you? Or no? Oh yeah, Starlink. I called it Starlight. Okay, so you guys kind of, that's pretty cool. Okay, now don't make any changes to our current FMC portal and anything that it shows. However, take the inspiration of what is being shown on like the colors and the layout and how everything looks, and I want you to go ahead and add the growth engine into the portal. Don't touch any other pages, don't touch anything else, just focus on the growth engine. And I want you to display what something like that to him would actually look with like demo data and whatnot. So that way, when I do present it to him Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, whenever, I can also present that as an option, but also explain that somewhere that this is going to be optional, but obviously the price would increase. So I'd probably put it like somewhere towards the bottom, like below the settings. So that way it's like optional if he wants it. But ultimately make it, you know, look like what it would look like for him, and stick to the same type of vibe that we've built already with the colors and the portals on everything on how they look. Don't make any changes to that. Just add to just the growth engine and inside of there. Comcast? Yeah, Comcast is Xfinity. Let me see. Because I think Comcast also bought into Verizon. So they have access to a lot of where Verizon has access to. Not provide. Okay, this is internet coverage. I know that for sure. Comcast was renamed to Xfinity, so I guess I have to say Xfinity. Xfinity. I spelled that wrong again. So yeah, this is Xfinity Mobile, I know. Because they go off of Verizon towers. I know that because I have Xfinity. I was paying a lot for Verizon. It's actually kind of crazy. Like Verizon and AT&T, like for 5 phones, like you're paying almost like $500 to $600 a month. Like I have 5 phones on my plan right now. Oh wait, 4 phones. Sorry, and now I'm only paying like I think it's like $115 or something like that. Do they have fiber? They have like my internet speed. Like, let me see if I can show my speed without leaking my fucking. I'll run it and then screenshot it and show you guys. And I live kind of like, I live on a golf course in the mountains. So like, it's so good for this. But like when I'm in the city, like it's even better. And we just got fiber optic lines installed, but they're not done doing it all the way yet. So we will be able to have faster internet than this. Let me screenshot it. I think it shows my IP right here, so this is my current internet speed. Just good. I mean, typically we can have like when we were doing some gaming is like we would have like I would be gaming, my girl would be gaming, and my dad he would be in the other room gaming on like the PS5 Pro, and we would never run into any lag issues. And he was on Wi-Fi too, so like he wasn't wired in. Hey, no, not doing that. Damn. Is telecom big by you? No, but I know what's the other one? We have one called similar telecom. Get the name of it. Oh shit, telecom's like through T-Mobile, I guess. So telecom is T-Mobile. What? I didn't know that. No shit. It's pretty good. Mine is around that with fiber. Oh shit. I wish I had a little bit faster upload. I wish I was sitting around like 600 upload. But yeah, I mean, you're pretty good. I didn't know. There's another one. We have one called Unwired. That's what it was. Damn, bro. Holy shit. Earthlink goes up to 5,000 megabytes download speed. Jesus. What is AT&T fiber? Wow. I've never heard of Earthlink. I'm gonna look these up first. Think. Fucking, I've never heard of these fucking people in my entire life. Can Rex search the web? Yeah, he searches it using GPT 5.5. That's what the integration is with that. That's where he piggybacks off of. But he just uses it to take data that he finds and then he dissects it himself. This looks like the most scammy website I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't fucking trust it. Okay, finish the Portal V2. Okay, so this might have fixed it. I don't think anything got wired in, but we'll see if it did. I'm hoping it listened this time and didn't get a mind of its own and was like, oh, we're going to do this on our own this time. If this isn't fixed, I'm going to have to roll back on it. Okay. Just to stream an operational page existing into growth engine. Bubba. Why not perplexly? Why does that sound familiar? Complexity. I mean, it still uses these other models. I mean, it uses Sonar 2, GPT 5.4, 5.5, Gemini 3.1. I thought about integrating like just that search into Gemini, but honestly, I really like the results that GPT 5.5 gives Rex, and it just kind of flows with each other. Like I tried it with Claude before, and I'm like so glad that I don't use that. But from what I'm reading, Perplexity is ultimately just uses different models, and then it would be like using a third-party company to go through these, and then I'm having to pay the third-party company API prices versus just going straight to the source and just paying the API prices, whatever I use on GPT 5.5. And that's what excites me like for tomorrow, is because I'm really going to be able to see like our searches are good right now. Like they're insanely good, especially with our marketing and our competitor scanner with Rex, that I'm hoping that I can generate even more better results tomorrow with GPT 5.6 and see what I can push to the limits. Like I might I'll show a comparison between the two tomorrow on like our competitor scan on what I got to fix my client portal first, obviously, but on what we were scanning before on the results versus now. I might do something like that tomorrow on stream, but I do definitely want to test the UI capabilities tomorrow, GPT 5.6. I want to test how the implementation with Rex using them, which I would do in the background. But I think this is ultimately going to be a good switch. I'm just going to talk. Is Rex image coming? I don't know. Honestly, like with something like imaging like that, I would probably just, because that takes a lot on like the server and whatnot. And I don't know if I really want to pay those prices yet. So I might use GPT 5.5 to generate images or something like that. He can analyze images right now. He can look at images and he can read uploaded files, CSV files, any file you upload to him, he can look at. Any picture screenshot you give him, he can look at too, and take the data from there. But he can't generate like pictures. He can. I haven't tried generating files with him, but I don't think he can. Not yet. You can use a pre-trained model and add data to it. I guess I could probably do that, but then I would add what I'd ultimately like to do is create like a sub agent underneath Rex. So, you know, like how I showed my how my memory works. Ultimately, I would like to create like a Rex image memory, right? So that Rex would just be focused on you generating images and how he generates them. So I would generate my own model based off of that. But like I said, I know that's going to take more and more work and money. And honestly, like right now, the biggest thing is finding and making sure I'm getting customers on board before I go too heavily deep into this, like Flux or Stable Diffusion. On picture quality, honestly, I'd want something like Nano Banana type quality. Like, I really like Nano Banana. They're probably my favorite. Okay, I need to launch this. Let's push this live. Should have fixed our bar on the side. I think tomorrow. Okay, here's another plan. I might show some of the game development I've been doing tomorrow and see how good GPT 5.6 implements into that. I think that's what we're going to do too. And in the stream tomorrow, I'll pull up some of the game development and I'll try to see what the capabilities are on just 5.6 developing a game based off of a prompt versus adding that into like Unreal Engine or something too. I'll do some comparisons tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a lengthy stream, so I'll get everything kind of like a schedule on what I want to do, and then we'll go from there, I guess. Okay, so see, it only changed out 561 in. You have an insurance. Do I have insurance on what? Like medical insurance myself, or do I have insurance on like the business? I have insurance like from my previous business I did. Oh. Medical? I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe that gives you your answer. I am. I don't go to the doctors. Let's just say that. So, think I do too. I think most of them did too. Dude, it still did not fix the bar issue. Why is it not doing this? Did we just like grow our own mind here, Codex? Like, what the fuck are you doing? You did it in the fucking portal. Like, it's reflected on here. Please. Please. Okay. Okay, this is good. Let's go to the rec chat. That's good. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, I got the dashboard correct. Oh my god. And the Rex chat, but it didn't go. Oh my god. Okay, well, here's the thing. It got it. Hold on. Let me test this. Hold on. I might have not read this carefully. Hold on. No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, this is such a fucking fuckery right now. Okay, it did a partial job. I would say out of 100%, it probably did about 15% of its job. The dashboard, it did do that. So the dashboard does work. All the buttons on the dashboard work amazing. However, Rex chat, competitor scanner, all the rest of the tabs, including settings, support, and billing, were not implemented again. So we're going to need a message to Codex. Again, he needs to take the HTML file we uploaded and basically copy and paste it onto here. And then we'll wire in things on the back end, make sure everything's working. That's probably a better way to do this. Right now, I'm fixing the. I know you weren't here, Paper, but I went out of line and I used Claude to generate me code to replace our customer dashboard to our clients, and it totally messed everything up. I should have went back and re-rolled it, but I didn't. I kept pushing it forward, which we're fine on. It's working out the issues now, but I'm not using Rex at this current moment in time because it's in a weird stage where it's on the UI issues more or less. So typically I don't have Rex involved in UI issues. It's just strictly like code and whatnot. Sometimes I'll use them, but I'm not going to use them for this just because it's more or less of a Codex issue. So like Codex is not listening to what I'm telling it to, and it's kind of just growing its mind of its own and kind of just like kind of half-assing things in a way. Will I show the dashboard? I won't show client dashboard. I've showed admin dashboard in the past though. But client dashboard I won't show. I will show custom client dashboards that I build for them, but I won't show internal actual customer client portals. I do plan on showing, it'll probably be next week when we do it, but the company that I'm building a custom integration portal that I'm integrating Rex into their business. They want a custom, I wouldn't say it's a CRM because it's not. It replaces all the tools that they're using. And we're going to integrate Rex into it to where they're able to use Rex to do a lot of the issues like reaching out to customers with maintenance problems and, handling, emails, just ultimately making the owner's life a lot easier. It'll be better to explain once I'm actually doing it. But yeah, Curtis is bad at understanding tasks. You're good at completing. No, exactly, bro. Exactly. You said it so good. And that's the thing is like now that Codex had Claude involved into it and Claude told it what to do, it kind of like veered off from the path that we were originally working towards. So like he went against some like rules and he wasn't supposed to. So uploaded includes okay, yeah, that's so now no that no, it could have been bad. I almost implemented it into the other one. Please continue. By the way, my logistic company that wants AI integrated wants me to make custom CRM too. LOL. What? No, dude, I really think custom applications are like where it's going to be at for a lot of businesses. Our current target right now with like DestinyAI is more targeted at like small businesses, and really kind of helps them grow against the big competitors that they have, especially with our in-house marketing and competitor generator. That it really helps small businesses scale and kind of manages everything for them, because a lot of these big companies have systems in place already. So it's good to have, because not only are we helping the small businesses, but now we're targeting major businesses that are worth millions of dollars, and that we're able to integrate Rex into these businesses and replace all the tools that they're paying thousands of dollars each month, to where they just pay us to build it. And then, from there, Rex handles everything, right? So I'm using a GPU. It uses the majority of everything. Like I think we were at, let me check right now. Right now, I'm currently at 45% of CPU, and I'm at like 70%, 74% of RAM. And then the Discord agent, I mean, that one's way less. It's 4% CPU and 7% of RAM. I thought it showed the GPU on here, but I guess it doesn't. Maybe it does. Hey, hold on. Imagine let's see tomorrow. Appreciate it, brother. See you tomorrow. They have their system. They're ready to pay like 10K. No, exactly. That's about what I'm charging. I would normally probably charge around like 20 to 25K. Dude, what in the fuck are we listening to? I don't know what the hell that was. But typically, like something like if I didn't know this guy personally, I would probably charge him around like 25K around it. You know, OneC software, accounting software, they have it right now, but they want it replaced. Dude, replacing that shit. So like the company that I'm doing the work for, if you know what AppFolio is, a lot of people in the US use it for like rental payments. We're totally taking that, ripping it out, and like replacing that plus other apps that he's using. So like we're integrating it all into a one hub system, and like Rex is going to be in charge of it all, and like he'll give him daily reports every single day at the start of the day on what he's accomplished. He'll give him weekly reports on, you know, and another cool thing is like a lot of the people that aren't paying, Rex will personally reach out not only by email but by phone number and phone call now. So that's another thing that I wanted to add in there for him. But we're going to be probably signing him on within the next few days, I would say. Again, this guy's paying a lot of money every single month for no reason. And, you know, I've been telling him about my AI for a while. And like he always told me, if you could find a way to integrate this into my business, he's like, I would definitely do it. Are you handling payments? Is that just staying in F? No. So, what I did is I haven't partnered with any of them yet, but I have certain companies that I've already reached out to for portfolio. I've already talked to most of these companies, and got good competitive prices because this guy does manage a lot of properties. And obviously like AppFolio, they take a portion of these payments and whatnot. So we are integrated. We're going to be integrating with some of these companies to use them as our payment software for the management companies. So I haven't decided which one yet. I want to make sure, obviously, this is something he's going to fully switch over. And I think that was one of his like biggest like concerns, is that AppFolio does take a lot of those payments, right? So, and handles all the payments for them. So I think one of his biggest concerns before he left the country was, you know, how am I going to get paid? Because obviously, like, I'm not a bank, right? So, and partnering with these companies, it's gonna boost it. And I just got to make sure, obviously, that it aligns with his goals and he's getting the best deal, and the best prices. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm adding payment to my app right now, but rent is tough. No, it is. It is. I will share this with you. I would try to get on. I found them last night and I really like them. I haven't talked to them, but I just like what I see so far. And if you could get on with these people, it's called Dwalia. Let me post it. Let me get that link. If you could get on with these people, I think it would be a huge thing. Like, these people for payments, I think are going to be good, because these people are like partnered with, who the hell did I see it? They were partnered with, crap, I don't remember. They're partnered through someone big. It was like, oh, like Gas Buddy and other people. I can't remember. Crap. But yeah, I think they are ultimately really good. Yo, what's good, Zico? Welcome to the stream, brother. Hey, no problem, bro. Yeah, definitely try to get on with them. Don't use Stripe, bro. If you're taking in heavy payments like what a management company would, do not use Stripe. Like they're going to be losing so much money. You handle payments using Stripe. I didn't even read your comment, but that's funny that I threw that in there too. No, I personally handle using Stripe. Like for payments myself, I will use Stripe. Depending on my partnership with one of these companies that I do get, I might change that up, but I don't know. It just depends. 5.6 tomorrow. Let's go. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, we're going to be implementing it into Rex. And then tomorrow we plan on I'm going to see and test on the back end on how good it affects Rex. We're going to test it on their UI. And then I also plan on doing some like game development with it and trying to push it to its limits to see how good it does. I'm going to create a game within 5.6, and then I'm going to compare it to using Unreal Engine as well, seeing how much more efficiently it does things versus what it does now. Because I am coding a video game on the background end. It's an open world MMO, but I haven't been focusing really on it in a few days now. Just because I've been really busy with the Fable and trying to get a lot of our UI replaced right now. So can I do this? I think it's one of the biggest priority gaps I'm changing. When I use Opus for the UI, okay, so I did use Opus for a second. I was using Opus and then Fable, but honestly, like just generating, like we had a good system already in place with what we've created with GPT and Rex and then Codex, but the bad things about it was the coloring. The coloring was terrible, and I didn't want to use Fable at first just because I was like, I don't want to be one of those guys that just hops onto the fucking trend. And then someone in stream was like, dude, just trust me, at least try to have it rebuild your UI. And I had it rebuild my website UI with the colors because I was having issues with my colors, and it changed everything for me. Like, I don't know if I can show like a screenshot. Let me see. I have some screenshots I can show of like what our website looked like prior to adding this in. So like that was today. Let's see. So like I'll use this as an example for like our features page. Like on our features, we had like real world examples on what it did, which it looked fine. It looked good. But the only thing is like I'm a visual type person. So when I sent this over to Fable, I had it generate me videos based off of everything that we do. And then I had it rebuild my UI right here to place in these videos. So like compared to, oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to drag something from so compared to this, like it's 10 times better. Like I feel like too many business owners don't have the time to sit there and read about a tool that's going to be improving their business. They just rather be a visual. Um, that's something like, maybe back in the 90s, people were like, oh, you know what? I'll read about it. The more you read, the better. We live in the 20th century, man. Like videos are such key. How old am I and what are you building? I am 28 and I'm old. um, But no, we're building a AI agent. His name's Rex, and he runs and operates businesses as a secondary business owner. So business owners don't have to run and do the operational headaches anymore. So Rex is solely built from the ground up. He does piggyback off of GPT 5.5 for like deep Google searches, and we do use him in our competitor scanner. But every other answer that's generated, Rex is generating by himself. We do have Rex on a server, and yeah, we're building him from the ground up. So takes some time, but he's made a big improvement from where I had him about a few months ago. So we're still just grinding him out and trying to build and integrate them into businesses. So, but the biggest thing is, to answer your question in a simpler way, is we're just trying to help businesses save money. We're trying to give them an alternate option to run their business and not have to sit there every single morning and go through 20 different apps and try to manage everything and make sure things aren't falling apart. The whole point of Rex is to create an environment to where people are able to use him to grow their business, especially small businesses. So we do things with big businesses as well, but for that level, we're more building them custom integrations and then integrating Rex into those systems for them. Okay, while that finishes up here, that's still finishing. Okay, let me do this on the back end. I'm kind of pushing this off. But every day, Rex is false. Up there, that means. But every day, Rex is improving. So again, he is on a server and he is running. He's constantly growing himself. But we also implement skills and whatnot into him every single day. I haven't implemented anything into him today, just because we've been kind of busy kind of fixing our client portal. And then also kind of messing with some UI stuff as well. But typically I'm doing that and then adding more stuff. We did a last few days, big overhaul redo on the website. We added in this feature so businesses can try out Rex and kind of see what he looks like in use. Again, because I'm a visual person, so this definitely helps a lot of businesses see, okay, this is what exactly he's going to do and how he's going to affect my business. So I always recommend to people, you got to find what businesses are lacking, right? Like a lot of, or not just businesses, it could be people, right? There's always something that would make someone's life a lot easier. Doesn't matter what tool it might be. There's someone out there that will buy your product, and there's someone out there that would use it to make it useful to them, right? So you just got to find what that is. I found that this works really good for me though. Current status is still blocked. What happened next? Run this inside. Expected. It currently says when I ran that inside the digital ocean / target environment, it came back with database URL present is currently false. This link not gonna work. Oh, it's not gonna work. It still currently says this site cannot be reached. So yeah, but anybody that needs like a UI overhaul, I would definitely take advantage of Fable 5 right now. I would probably wait till tomorrow though, because if GPT 5.6 comes out and the UI generation is better, then I would just use that, especially because GPT charges like so much less. But we'll run some prompts tomorrow and see just how good GPT 5.6 is going to be. We don't want to do that one. But they made a release. It was on fucking I think it was on their X. This is gonna be fucking badass. Cannot wait for this tomorrow. Gonna be such clutch. No, Paper went to sleep, man. He said he'll be back in the morning though. I think I'm gonna try streaming. I'm gonna try to get up a little bit earlier tomorrow. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know what time it's gonna release. I don't think they have a time. Let's see. Yes, it is. Hold on, I gotta prove GPT it's wrong. Facts. Hop on 10 a.m. That's what I'm thinking. Definitely. Dude, if I can also integrate like 5.6 into like my cybersecurity is already really good, but like I'm gonna run a bench checks tomorrow. Like it'll probably be off stream, but dude, if I can integrate something more into it, I'm always down for that. Fucking even GPT is saying, I'm actually excited to see you benchmark it. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and then... okay, let's say before I speak. See, now this... see how long it worked this time? 26 minutes. Not none of this fucking 10-minute, 13-minute bullshit. I guarantee you everything's fixed now. Watch. We're going to go here. Dude, this is so sick. Okay. Shit, the information that is shown right here is so confusing, bro. Dude, this thing looks so good. I am so excited to show him this. Okay, looking at our growth engine, I want to go ahead and say it does look good. I like the layout of everything. However, a lot of this is very confusing to understand, especially like the owner, prospect, seller opportunities, outreach queue, is very like confusing to navigate. Again, this guy is, over 50 years old. The simpler, the better to help him understand. Obviously, it's going to be a spot where it brings in owners, potential owner prospects to his company, seller opportunities, outreaching to, clients and potential clients, especially if he has like a house listed or whatnot, property opportunities for investments, for rental units for him, appointments that he's setting or appointments that have been set. So ultimately, this needs to just be simplified a lot to help him understand, kind of like the rest of the other menus that we've developed. So if you can go ahead and take a look at the screenshot and see kind of how confusing this is to understand and kind of revamp it, then I can go ahead and submit it over to Rex, and then we can submit it to Codex. Okay, let's see if it fixed the portal. I just checked the website out. I hope you're doing well, but I agree the UI looks whack as fuck. You should have Fable 5 take a look at it and wonders. Fable 5 is alien tech. So we did a lot of this is Fable 5. The majority of it was done on GPT and Rex, but like this right here on the website, this is Fable. This is Fable right here. This is GPT and Rex. GPT and Rex right here too. But the background color is Fable. This video was done by me. This page was done by Fable. Pricing page was done by Fable. We kind of revamped a lot of them. This was done by GPT. And Rex. Contact page was done by GPT. Forge page was fully done by Fable. And then our secret page was fully done by Fable too. Like I said, one of the biggest things that I kind of do is separate myself from a lot of the other people that are designing websites. I feel like a lot of websites look like the website that's on the screen right now. Especially the ones that Fable's been creating, that I kind of want to stay away from doing stuff like that. I like to be a little bit different, man. Being different is necessarily not always a good thing, but sometimes it is a good thing. And I think being different in the situation is a good thing. A lot of the business owners that have looked at the website so far have been improved by it, or impressed by it. Sorry, not improved. But one thing I was talking to was, I'm currently building a proposal for a business owner right now, and it's very confusing for them to kind of, it would be very confusing for them to understand thing. Yeah, no. Some of the UI, I will tell you, like, this doesn't line up. We're working on the bar on the side of the page right now. That was supposed to be fixed. It is updated on my admin portal and my client side portal, but it's not updated on the website. It's too big for this. I just sent it to my email, man. I'll check it out. Send it to my email. S2, what else are you seeing that needs improvement? I'm always down to, I don't get booty tickled, so I'm always open to suggestions, seeing what you think. That was done by a lawyer. I think those pages need to be kind of changed a little bit. They don't look that good, in my opinion. I mean, they do. The pages look fine, but like, I don't like the boxes and stuff. That's still like, if you see the coloring, this is like what I was running into issues before with. But a lot of this stuff was checked by a lawyer. Yeah, no, I definitely made sure to fucking cover my ass on that bullshit. Yeah, no, it's I'd rather pay, $500, have some lawyer. I have a business attorney already, so damn, it's still stuck to that same bullshit right there. I didn't even know that. It's annoying. Yeah, and then we have contracts with our customers too. That was looked over by a lawyer. Let me see. Just deployed. I did get your email. Let me check this first, and then I'll check it out. All right, let's see. Make sure it did its job that it was supposed to. Okay, this looks good. Oh, this looks so much better so far. Okay, let's see. Next page, this looks good. This looks good. Oh, it actually implemented some of the data already. Okay, that's good. When our approval remains required before launch spend. Okay, this is a lot better than what it showed before. Okay. It's a little choppy, but device will be better when I push it. Okay, I'll check it out. Let me say this thing before I forget. Okay, everything looks good as far as menu wise and how everything goes. The only thing is there's no way to sign out currently. So on the drop down in the top right where it has Destiny AI, there needs to be a logout button and then obviously settings button right there. But a lot of these other buttons, they all work perfectly. Now what we need to do is we need to tie everything in on the back end to this area. And then going through, I need you to look through what I uploaded you in the HTML. There's certain things that are shown, like on the competitor scanner and the marketing campaigns that currently we have not set up yet, that we need to set up via through Rex in our systems that we have on our back end. So if you can go ahead and generate that message so I can get it over to Rex to make sure that it aligns with our details, that would be amazing. Okay, I'm gonna check it now. Yeah. Oh, dude, this already looks 10 times better. Huge improvement, Devo. Huge improvement. Good shit, man. I definitely like this layout a lot better than the other one. It looks a lot more professional in a way. Good shit. I really like it. I like the on a question where it has like the business owner, live streamer, and those menus at the top. Are you able to give different examples on what it would look like for those type of clients, or how does that work? I mean, good. How are you? How much are my bank cards? Well, the bank sends them to me for free because I got to use the money on them. Oh, you need money on a bank card? You gonna make me go broke. You gotta get a sugar mama, man. Yeah. Those will be toggles to place the entire controllable demos to fit that niche. Okay, that'll look good then. Yeah, because that was just kind of like my question. Don't forget your soda, man. That'll definitely be a good thing. I'm in. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna probably get off here because we are gonna be streaming for a long time. We're gonna probably be like 12, 13 hour long stream. I'm really gonna try to see if I can max out my subscription on Codex with 5.6, but we'll see. But I'll probably be live tomorrow around 10 a.m. and we'll go from there. Hopefully tomorrow's a good day and we see a lot of improvements from OpenAI and see what we can do to implement these into our current situations. So anyways, appreciate you guys stopping in. Thank you guys for the subs. Actually, let's see where we at on the subs. Oh shit, bro, we're almost at 200 subs, bro. Fuck yeah, fucking get it. Good shit today. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you later, man. You guys have a good